Hi, so this is David. David and I have been working together. I have been his leadership coach, and David is going to tell us how Kolbe, understanding his Kolbe score, has really helped him be more successful as the consultant that he is. So tell us what you learned about yourself and how has it transformed how you do your work and how you sell.
Well, I think the first thing that occurred to me was when we first started working together and you recommended that I go through this. I was initially a little skeptical of it because I'd been through some similar sorts of questions that would lead to a personality profile. I had done a DISC analysis a couple of years earlier, and I had felt like the end result of that didn't really describe me in any close way. I felt like there were important nuances of my reactions and thought processes and personality that weren't captured by it. But I was really struck by how, when I completed the questionnaire this time and got those initial results, it did feel like it was a close read of me, and so that gave me an initial set of confidence that there was a reliable methodology behind all of this that could be useful. I had reached out to you to be my leadership coach because I had one particular issue that I was concerned about at that time, which was that I felt that there were expectations from my employer regarding business development that I was falling short on. And I knew I was falling short on them. That was a material fact. But the question was why and what to do about it. And there was a distinction between falling short of the actual goal and falling short of the process. And those were two different things that I couldn't really disentangle, because if I was falling short of the goal, I couldn't necessarily see that the process was wrong. But I knew that there were approaches to business generation that my supervisor expected, and the activities that I was expected to go do, and I wasn't doing them, or when I did them poorly, and they did not have the effect that anyone wanted. And so I thought there was something deficient in me. I thought that was what I was looking for, was somebody to like motivate me and help me get over this hurdle to go do these things. But what you showed me through the Kolbe analysis was that instead of thinking of these attributes of my personality as failings or deficiencies, they were actually my strengths. They were assets in a toolkit that I could use. And instead of saying, okay, I'm not doing these activities because I don't like them and I'm not good at them and they don't come naturally, because those lean into skills that I didn't have in abundance, I could say, okay, well, here's a series of things that I do well that come naturally to me. If I lean into those activities, I will have greater success. And so when I rethought how I would go about relationship building and cultivating new business from that perspective, it did turn around night and day. It would, on the one hand, it just gave me the confidence of recognizing there's not something wrong with me. I'm not failing. There's stuff I'm good at, and I need to go do those things. And then, of course, the end result was, with that redirected focus and the improved confidence, I was more successful at them.
Which became your next issue, right? Then you had too much work, and we got to work on how to manage that. You know, the other thing that was fascinating about the process that we did was, not only did we look at your Kolbe score, but we also had your supervisor take Kolbe A, and we were able to contrast the difference between her natural way of working and yours, and that for you to try and replicate the way she was developing business didn't make any sense. Right. And so that was a huge like aha of, you need to be you. You needed to be David. And when you leveraged your strengths, I mean, and you're very smart and you're very confident and you have lots of success, when you brought all that to the table, was a game changer. Right.
Yes, I couldn't be somebody else. And I was not doing a good job of pretending to be somebody else. And when I stopped trying to do that, then I did start to have the success that I'd been chasing.
Right. So that's great. All right. Anything else to say before we finish? And I really appreciate your time.
No, I think that captures it.
All right. Good. Thank you.